Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dragon's Barbecue. It is like 105 degrees out, 90% humidity. It is horrible outside, but we are not gonna stop smoking. So, today I got a real quick and easy one for you. It is pull apart cheesy bread on the smoker. It only takes about a couple hours. So we are going to go ahead and jump right on into this. What we are going to use are the Rhodes dinner rolls, and they come in a 36 pack, but we're only going to use 24 of those. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and all we're going to do is count out 24 of these. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 20, 3, and 4. Alright, so all we're going to do is going to jump in and cut these all up in quarters. Be nice and easy. So I will fast forward so you don't have to watch me struggle with this, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got all 24 cut up into quarters. So they're all going to be all sticky on you. We are going to add about a cup of olive oil in here. We're going to add a half an onion. You don't have to, but I went ahead and pre-cooked mine so they're a little bit softer and everything. So we're going to add that in. Two tablespoons of minced garlic. And then we're going to go ahead and do about 3 teaspoons, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Okay. And we're going to do 3 cups of Colby Jack cheese. Colby Jack's probably one of my favorites. So, and then we are going to go ahead and stir that up. The reason for that oil in there is going to make it to where all those pieces aren't going to stick together and everything. So as you're stirring it, try and get some of that oil, pull some of those apart, get some of that oil in there so they don't start sticking together here, because we want a nice pulled apart bread. So if you can get that oil in between all of them, they're not going to stick together here. So we are going to go ahead and cover this up after we get everything kind of mixed in here. Set it off to the side for about an hour, roughly, to where that dough is going to rise and everything. We want it to about double in size. So we're going to set it off to the side for about an hour and start up our smoker, get that ready to go. Ours is kind of warming up right now, actually. It is going to be on our drum. We're going to set the temp about 350 and go ahead and get that started here. So like I said, we'll cover this up. I will take a video here after it's kind of settled up and halfway rising, right before we throw it on the smoker, so you can kind of see what it looks like here. But this is kind of what we're looking for. You got cheese and oil in between every little piece. That is going to be wonderful. So stay tuned here. We'll be right back here, and we'll let this dough rise here for a little. Alright guys, it's been an hour for our pull apart bread. So we're going to give these a look here. Don't rip the aluminum foil. You're going to need that. It needs to stay in there for about 50 minutes or so, roughly. And yep, it doubled in size. So we are good to go here. That looks really good. Except for the freaking flies. Swear to God. I'll kill all of you. Anyways, I love animals. It's okay. Wrap it back up. We're going to throw this on the smoker at 350 for about an hour. 50 minutes. We're gonna pull it off for about 50 minutes, see how it's doing. If that looks good, all right, guys. It's been about an hour now on the pulled pork bread. Oh my! What's going on here? Oh my! Wow! It grew. It grew. Holy cow. It grew. Okay, so what we're going to do is put this back on for about 10 minutes on the smoker. And see, get a little bit browned up here. Yeah, it looks nice and fluffy here. Most of the top pulled off here though. I didn't think it'd do that, but apparently it wanted to. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back on for a little bit. And all right, guys, we're back here. Just got done taking out the pulled apart bread here from the pan. So I'm gonna say it did stick a little bit to the pan. The top, I'd say if you're gonna put aluminum foil on the top, maybe spray the aluminum foil. It did take off the top. But when I took it out, I flipped it over into another pan and everything. And that looks good. The pull apart. You're gonna have to try this because it smells freaking amazing. So go ahead and hit that button. Just go ahead. And stay tuned for our next videos. See you guys.